What's up, boys? In today's video, we're going to talk about what the difference is between an 18 Scout and a 20 Scout. We're also going to learn exactly how to read build orders and how to play Reaper Expand specifically. And of course, that means that this video is going to be oriented towards newer players. So, we're just going to make sure we're on track with knowing exactly how to play Reaper Expand, and then we're going to learn the differences between 18 Scout and 20 Scout. So 20 Scout is the most popular scout timing, and 18 Scout is the second most popular scout timing. And we're not going to learn how to scout or what we're looking for. We're just going to learn the differences between the two. So for reading build orders, what we're going to do is we're going to say, I'm going to build a 14 depot, for example. And what that means is when I'm at 14 out of 15 supply, I'm going to go ahead and throw down my depot. So as you can see, I'm at a 14 supply. I'm going to throw down my depot, and that is a 14 depot. Now, of course, the number on the left, this one, is the supply we're currently at, and the number on the right is our maximum supply. So you're going to see when my depot finishes, I'm going to be at 16 supply, so I'm going to go for a 16 barracks, and I'm going to go for a 16 gas. And this is exactly how you want to start off your Reaper Expand. And to start off, we're going to go with the most popular scout timing, which is of course the 20 Scout. So at 17 supply, we're going to rally into gas. Notice how we're at 17 supply. We're going to rally into gas. And we're going to also send a worker from our mineral line with that SCV that comes rallied out. And we're going to queue up this SCV to go across the map and scout my opponent. And at 19 supply, we're going to rally our command center to the low ground. So if you look at my command center, it's going to be rallied to the low ground at 19 supply. So we're going to go Reaper, Orbital, and of course the Barracks SCV is going across the map, and I'm also going across the map at 20 supply. So it's 20 Scout or Barracks Scout. They're the same thing with different names. And then we're going to get our command center, and then we're going to get our depot. And there's a bunch of different variations out of Reaper Expand. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game. But just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to get my factory. So I'm going to go Reaper into Marine. I scout my opponent. And now I'm going to get a factory. Send the Reaper across. So factory. And we're going to get our second gas. And we're going to make a second Marine, make sure we're building a worker, and we're going to build a bunker. If you noticed, we did our 20 Scout, right? And we are arriving at our opponent's natural, right? When our command center is about maybe a little more than a quarter done, right? So the difference between 20 Scout and 18 Scout is that you're committing to the low ground with an 18 Scout, or sorry, with a 20 Scout, and with an 18 Scout, you're going to get across the map before you commit to the low ground. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go back to the start of the game, and once again, we're just going to go through Reaper Expand in its entirety. Setting up my camera locations. Rallying to the ramp, doing some nice little mineral micro here, and we're going to get our 14 depot, and we're going to go for an 18 Scout. So we're going to go 14 depot, 16 barracks, and I'm going through Reaper Expand with you guys just to make sure that everyone who's watching my videos knows exactly how to do it. There's no like variations here. This is how you do it. So 16 barracks, 16 gas. And at 17 supply, if you remember, we rally on gas, right? But if we're going to go for an 18 Scout, we actually rally across the map. So we're going to rally across the map. And then we're going to send 2 workers inside a gas to make sure our gas mining is good. And then instead of using our Barracks SCV to scout, we're going to send our Barracks SCV to the low ground to build our command center. And if you're wondering why I'm spamming my camera location so much, it's just kind of a force of habit. It's just something I've kind of done in my games, and it's something a lot of players do, pro players included. So you're going to go Reaper, Orbital, Command Center, in that order, guys, and that is Reaper Expand. So, if you notice, with my scouting SCV, I'm going to arrive before I commit to the low ground, and oh my god, there's no natural. For my opponent, I'm going to go high ground CC, and I'm going to go ahead and use this guy to make a depot. And that's the difference between 18 and 20 scout. Now, like I said, I'm not talking about how to actually defend anything or what you're looking for with your scout. This is just solely for newer level players trying to learn how to play Reaper Expand correctly and understanding which scout timing is better for them. The reason that 20 scout is more popular is because 20 scout forces you to have a higher level of game knowledge, and people who are really committed to this game oftentimes have that, so they prefer 20 scout. But with that said, there's very high level players who go 18 scout every game as well because they like the safety. So you get to decide with what you learned in this video what works best for you. Do you feel confident defending the low ground or committing to the low ground, right? Or do you feel like you want to be extra safe, make sure you know everything's coming, be extra consolidated, and opt for the high ground CC? Now with that, that's going to be the end of the video. And if you're interested in scout timings when you play double gas, please let me know. Alright? So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.